Coming up on this episode of the Goldilocks Zone, we continue with Dungeons & Dragons. More adventures for you, the viewer/listener. We've successfully roughed up some Red Brand gang members.
By that
now,
means we killed them.
We literally busted their ass. And now we're going to continue on and hopefully kill more things. Join us for D&D right now. You're entering the Goldilocks Zone, episode number 40, recorded December 30th, 2015. The Lost Mines of Phandelver, Chapter 10. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this, our 10th edition of our Dungeons & Dragons adventures here on the Goldilocks Zone. I'm Intrepid Traveler number 1, Sean Jennings, joined by Intrepid Travelers number 2 and 3, Dan Miller and Colby Rabideau, all under the watchful eye of our Dungeon Master, Matt Mariani. Gentlemen,
Master
welcome.
number 1.
In no particular order, I should say. That would be fair.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad to be back.
Yes.
I'm glad that Skype is working again after like 45 minutes.
Yes. That was a struggle.
Skype is ridiculous. And I don't know why. And it's only when we do this. Because on the other shows, it's never a problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't understand like why Skype hasn't gotten any new features in the last 3 years that we've been using Skype for podcasts, but like it's never been less reliable.
I really genuinely believe it is my computer cannot handle a fourth person on a Skype call. I really believe that to be true. I really do, because as soon as the fourth person calls in, it just stops, and everyone gets grainy, and then
we should have all chipped in and like sent Sean all the parts to build a new computer, just like a bunch of parts, and he had to put them together.
It's on my list for 2016. Put it that way. As we change and shuffle shows and add shows and move stuff, it is on the list when I'm in my new place to build out a studio and get some equipment. So it's on the list. But for now, you'll just have to put up with our low quality video. And I will say, if you're watching the video on YouTube, A, thank you. You are the one person who does. And B, if our video is not up to snuff, go listen to the audio. I was in the car the other day driving, and I was listening to podcasts, and in my feed I just happened to pull up one from Don't Panic and one from the last Dungeons & Dragons we did. And I thought it actually sounded really good. Like, I'm not trying to brag here, but I actually think we sound pretty great. So if you're not happy with the quality of the video, I'm sorry. We'll try to do better. Go listen to the audio. We put work in. It actually doesn't sound bad. So you can get that at GoldilocksShow.com and on SoundCloud at SoundCloud.com/GoldilocksShow. If you're a fan of SoundCloud, we are on there. So check us out.
If you're a fan of modesty, this is not the podcast.
This is not talking to me. I am previously I've been described as shallow and surface level, and I am also bold and brash. So that's fine. Great. There's a reason they call me Count Salazar. As we continue our adventure, where we last left off, we had just roughed up some red brands outside of the tap house, the sleeping giant. And now, what are we doing now? Where did we leave off?
All right, so we left off at you were like right outside the tap house. 4 Red Brand ruffians were confronting you. They were out drinking on the porch, and they saw you come to the door. They got off the porch, and they confronted you. And then I think we ended with you were about to do a persuasion / intimidation check. Yeah.
Yes. Should I do that then?
Yeah. Did you do it previously?
Let's say
We'll do it again.
Knowing me, it didn't go well, so we'll just say I didn't do it.
We'll just do it again.
And how about?
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
I roll a 1 plus. I get a bonus 4, so that's 5. I roll a 5.
A 5.
How persuaded are they with a 5? At minimum, will it keep me from getting my ass kicked?
Yeah, I would say that. I think it's going to protect you from a good ass whooping.
But
will it succeed? You got a 5, you said?
Yes.
All right, so they're not intimidated by you.
Yeah, shit.
Or your scroll. However, your scroll of pedigree.
Hold it out. Have you seen my scroll of pedigree?
However, doesn't it say somewhere where you have like good command with the common folk or something?
Yeah. May I remind you that I have a position of privilege, which says people are inclined to think the best of you. I am common folk make every effort to accommodate you and avoid your displeasure.
I see.
So clearly these ruffians outside of a bar will really respect my...
I was going to say, you're welcome in high society, but this is not exactly high society.
Common folk. Listen, listen, I'll try and sweet talk him for a minute, but you know what? If I got to kick their ass, bring it on.
We'll back
Does
you up.
anybody else want to attempt a
I'll try an intimidation check.
intimidation?
Intimidation, the halfling intimidation check.
With the halfling.
Oh boy, this is gonna end well.
All right. This is serious business. I gotta concentrate really hard.
Boy, what you want, short stuff?
All right, I got 12.
12. You succeed on the intimidation check.
What?
They're intimidated by the halfling.
I'll bite your kneecaps off.
Yeah.
You'll never walk again. They don't call it the Achilles heel for nothing.
So they heard a lot of rumors going around in the village that halflings are also cannibals, and that's why you succeeded on the
Oh my God, it's a
intimidation
halfling!
check because
Please don't eat us.
just these four red brands. Actually, that's what they were talking about before you arrived at the tap house, was how all halflings are also cannibals. And so like when you go up and try to intimidate them, it works, and you have succeeded. Listen, we don't want any trouble. You can go right ahead.
All right.
All right, so you guys are in. You're in the tap house.
Woo!
Okay.
So we walked right in through the front door.
It looks like. Yeah, you made it inside.
Does anyone recognize us?
Sure, hope not.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of damage.
Are we
in this
drawing
small
any
town.
strange looks?
Yeah, Matt, describe to us the inside of the.
You know what I'm just realizing now, though? We didn't give. Did you guys give yourself experience points for that battle with the ruffians?
No, we
No.
totally skipped that.
You forgot the experience points. You guys get to divide up.
Flashback.
Yeah. Pretend.
Horizontal wipe.
So there was 400 XP to be divided equally among you.
Hey, that is fantastic.
That is a whopping less than
133.33333 repeating.
Let's call it 133 each.
So
That's
yeah,
fair.
33 each. That should bring you guys to what?
531.
531.
Yeah.
I agree with that assessment.
Yeah. I don't think that levels you up, though.
That's insane.
I think you
Isn't
have to
our
get
next level like 1,000 or something?
Yeah, it was pretty high.
I feel so experienced. Like I've done it all.
Did those guys have any stuff on them?
Yeah, the next one is at level 9.
We didn't
So
check.
900. 900 will get you to level 3.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah.
neglected to check.
No, they didn't have interesting.
We walk in the tap house. We're like, oh, excuse me. We walk back out to loot their corpses.
Walk back in.
the corpses of the murdered, your murdered friends.
Friends.
No, they're friends. It's the Red Brand's friends. All right, let's see. Where's the sleeping giant? All right. So inside the tap house,
Yes.
surprise, surprise, you notice the townsmaster sitting at the bar drinking his ale. Townsmaster serves as the judge in minor disputes and small claims.
Well, wait, hang on. Minor, Minor,
No, Minor, yes.
Small.
Yeah,
Because we went to the minor.
probably both, because it's a mining town, isn't it?
Right.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Yeah. He also keeps records that need to be kept. His name is Harbin Wester, a fat and pompous man.
Hey, you would call him the Chris Christie of Phandelver.
He's hanging out. He's just hanging out at the bar. Other than that, bar is surprisingly empty. No one else but just
No
just
one
him.
else.
Just him and those 4 guys that were sitting on the porch.
Well, I suppose we should talk with him.
Yes. We go up to the barkeep and we say, "We hear you had some Red Brand problems here."
Yeah, we sure are. As a matter of fact, I've been looking for somebody to take care of a few problems for me.
We're listening.
Go on. Although
Not that I can't usually handle problems like this myself.
I must say we're back ordered at the moment. I wouldn't expect any problems you have to be solved for at least 10 to 12 weeks.
Yeah.
Well, I'd expect this kind of incompetence from an elf and his friends. See.
Oh.
Oh snap!
Ouch. And actually, I do
Got
have
some corpses outside I can show you.
threaten the townmaster.
Most of which I killed.
Let me tell you, I'm not afraid of these Red Brand goons at all. Ha 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 ha. You see.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a couple of good folk to take care of the orc problem we got going on outside of town. See,
What's the problem?
there's a band of orcs near Wyven Tor.
We already talked to you about this, didn't we?
Oh, we talked to somebody else about this.
Oh, okay.
I want you to head east on that trail and eliminate that group of orcs. I'll pay you handsomely. See, how's 100 gold pieces each sound?
Seems pretty reasonable to me. How many orcs are there?
Last time I checked, a lot of them. See, I don't really go outside of town that much.
Gotcha. What do you guys think? Is 100 gold pieces fair?
Oh, what you want to negotiate?
I don't know. I was just curious.
I think we'll
I
add
think
it to
that's
the
fine.
list.
Yeah. We'll see if we get there.
All right.
New quest unlocked.
So there's nobody else in here. I'm disappointed.
Place does bad.
Oh,
Now,
well, there's the bartender.
Oh yeah.
I actually have a point of
Female dwarf, a surly female dwarf
Okay.
by the name of Grista.
Sean, did you have something to say?
Well, I was just curious. Is the townmaster, is that an elected or an appointed position?
Elected. Yeah. Elected, see?
Yeah.
I mean, because this guy doesn't seem very savory. We'll put it that way. And I'm just curious if down the road maybe we could mount an election campaign against him. But that's another quest we'll get to.
What a fun simulation that'll be, see?
What would you roll to? I guess it'd be a charisma, right?
To see if you won the political
See if you won the
election.
election.
See if you
You'd be like, oh, I rolled a perfect 20. I won in a landslide. Anyway,
That's how it works.
that's
Well, I think we have the barmaid's vote, don't we?
Oh yeah.
That's right.
So we've got Grista.
Grista.
The barmaid.
You want to talk to her, or do you want to keep talking to this town guy?
Oh, is there more? Is there more to learn from the town master?
Well, ask him.
Is there more to learn from you, town master?
Yeah, the other day, see, this guy came into the town hall. He said he didn't have anywhere else to stay. He was staying over at that inn, the Phandel Inn, and he said he just met a group of adventurers, just like yourselves, and he went by the name of Sildar, something like that.
Yeah, Siljar.
That guy owes us money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hanging out over at the town master's hall. I set him up with a room in there.
Ah.
So he's going to be over there. He wants to talk to you about some kind of castle or something. You guys were talking to him about that before, I guess.
Yes.
It wasn't really making much sense. He seemed pretty delirious. Very energetic guy, though.
All right. Interesting. So, never mind. I don't have any questions.
So at some point, you could go over and talk to him in the town hall.
That's right. We haven't been there.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. See?
Other than that, I best be getting out of here. Once in a while, I like to check up on this townhouse.
Do you always drink on the job?
I'm off duty, see? The sun's set. I should be home with my wife and kids, so I guess I better get on home. With that, the town master stands up and he leaves the tap house.
I'd vote for that. Absolutely. And so now there's no one here. Oh, except
we haven't talked to the
there.
bar. The bar.
Grista.
Grista, the
barista.
The barmaid. Grista.
Is she gossipy as well?
No, she's surly.
Oh.
Very surly.
Someone got their thesaurus. All right. Hello, Grista.
Hello there. My name's Grista the barmaid. What do your folks be having?
I think Dan wants another farmer's omelet.
Oh, yeah.
We're closed.
Closed?
Best scram.
Wow. That's rude. Why would she ask us what we'd be having and then tell us they're closed? that's
What can I get you? Because you're
quite the bait that's quite the bait and switch.
Her back was turned, and when she turned around and saw you guys, she said, "You best scram."
Gotcha.
Should I show her my scroll of pedigree? Maybe we'll get some drinks. Works so well at the Shrine of Luck.
Listen, you best scram. There's going to be trouble afoot if you don't get on out of here.
What sort of trouble?
Big trouble.
Okay.
That's the
All right.
All right. I mean, you made a convincing argument.
Okay. Did we need anything from this place?
I don't think so. We were just hoping to find red brands here.
And I guess we did.
Did we kill them all?
Well, we didn't kill the ones outside.
I mean, we could go back and just...
Yeah.
But the bartender even claimed that he had a problem with him.
Well, if there's nobody there, why don't you ask why there's nobody there?
Why is there no...
All right, so, yeah. Who are we asking? Let's ask this lady here. Why is there nobody here?
Well, you see, on Wednesday nights...
It's ladies' night down at the...
Wednesday nights, the tap room is the place of secret meetings. They're not for the likes of you.
Well, they must not be secret if you're telling everyone about them.
Also, we're the most secret of the secret red brands. Here we go. Rolling our persuasion check.
Okay.
What is it? Charisma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're the most secret of the secret red band, I say as I roll a 2.
Roll 2.
No, seriously, I say. Rolling a 17.
There we go.
Here we go.
I don't trust this guy, but the other
Come
guy.
over to Colby.
I'm really not supposed to tell you all this. But for enough coin, perhaps you can make it worth my while. How about
A scroll pick.
just a copper from each of you?
A copper?
All right.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Take that copper. I've got...
All right.
This stuff is slowing me down. I'm going to have +1 dexterity in the next fight now.
For a copper each, I'll
Okay.
let you know what goes on here.
There you go. I'm down
3
to 1.
copper.
Yeah.
Well. So, you see that door behind you?
Yes.
You look behind you and you see a large door with an S in red paint on the door. No one goes through that door, especially on Wednesday nights, because that's where the meetings happen.
Of course, the S stands for Red Brands. It all makes sense.
Now, I'm not the one telling you this, but that passage there leads to the Tresendar Manor.
Boom. Colby's mind blown.
Yeah. I hope... I'm going to make a gif of that later.
And I'm not telling you anything else. You got that?
All right.
Okay, that was worth.
Hopeful.
Cool. Let's go through the door.
All right.
You know what? I think we should kick down the door.
Ooh.
Well, I think we should try and just open it first, to be honest.
Oh, okay.
If it's
Fine.
locked, we can kick it.
Colby,
down.
roll a strength check to see if you can open the door. Can you turn the knob?
No, he needs to do an acrobatics check so he can jump up and reach the door handle.
Wow.
Burn.
I think the door handle is probably about eye level. Let's not be rude.
All right. Yes, let's go through the secret door.
Okay. So you go through a long tunnel, opening the other end of the tunnel. It leads you to a large storeroom. The Red Brands take stock of their stolen wares in this storeroom, either shipping them out through the cavern to the south, or package them for storage in the stronghold. So you see a large storeroom, a lot of boxes and barrels, and bags of flour, or what you think are flour, and the like.
Okay.
Looking around the room, you immediately notice that the walls are made out of stone block, with a flagstone floor covered with hay. Several barrels are stored against the walls, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. For some distance to the south, the cavern will continue, and you can make out several passages that open up toward the end of that large crevice.
Several.
I think it's time for a sweet perception check.
Okay.
Volunteering, Colby?
Well, my perception, I have no perception bonus.
Okay, I'll do the perception check. 10.
All right. You did not notice anything on the check.
All right.
You got a 10?
A 10 with my bonus, yeah.
Oh, you and your bonus?
That was including the bonus, yeah.
All right, you totally noticed something.
Oh!
You do
Matter
a
of
double
fact.
take and notice.
Yeah, you thought at
But
first
wait.
you didn't notice anything, but you now notice that there seems to be something behind one of the large crates.
Aha! I investigate further. I walk up to said crate, and I peek my head over, see if I can see if there's anything behind it. Is it flush against the wall?
Yes, you see against the wall a secret door.
Ooh.
Ooh, now we're really
man,
Door
this
revealed.
is
Dungeons and
secret
Dragons
inception.
here.
We're in a secret cavern
This is
going into a
suspicious
secret
is
door.
going on here.
All right. I move the crate out of the way. And does anyone object to looking in this secret door?
No way.
Can
Well,
we
got
open the
secret
door?
doors.
Oh, okay. If having successfully moved the crate, I attempt to open the door.
Okay.
Does the door have a handle? Is it like a...
The door is locked. You have to succeed on a dexterity check. To see if you
Dexterity
can open
check.
the lock.
I'm good at these.
Nice.
And I got a total of a 7.
Nope. You do not
Colby,
succeed
you
to
must
open
be
it.
a...
So I have thieves' tools. I don't know what that means, though.
Well, it can mean whatever you want it to mean, Colby. What does it mean?
It's all in your
What do you
imagination.
have there?
it means I have
a
cool
pass-
stuff for lockpicking.
Yeah?
And I'm going to use them right now
Yeah.
when I roll a dexterity check. And... Huzzah! 12.
12 plus 3, right?
No. Sorry, I rolled a 9 plus 3 is 12.
Okay. So plus 3 is 12. We'll say that the tools give you a plus 2 advantage. Plus 2?
Yeah,
So you
that's what
succeed anyway. Yeah, you succeed.
Nice.
Yeah, all right. So you have opened the door, and it leads to... You see racks of weapons lining the wall of the chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and plenty of bolts. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from hooks by the door.
Well, first things first, I think we should all grab some dirty red cloaks so we can proceed incognito.
Yes, like every cheesy movie you've ever seen.
Yep. Having done that, I think we should check out what's available in this sweet armory that we've stumbled into.
All right.
I'm particularly interested in swords.
Okay. You notice 6 short swords and 4 long swords on the weapon rack.
Okay. No. Okay. So, all right. I'm looking up the long sword versus the. What does versatile mean? One or two-handed?
Yep.
Awesome.
What else
Very
do we
cool.
have here?
So, I think I'm gonna grab a longsword.
All right.
Yeah.
You can grab your long sword.
Is that a? So is attacking with a longsword also a dexterity check?
No, melee weapons are strength, aren't they?
Yeah, strength. Definitely strength.
Did you say there were also great swords, or did you say just long swords?
No, just long swords and short swords.
Mm.
Are there any rapiers?
No.
I've got a rapier.
I know.
I know.
How about a trident? Were there any tridents?
There are 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each.
Well, I think I'll replenish my store of crossbow bolts.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been keeping track of my arrows at all.
Well, I just
Yeah.
realized I left my 2 javelins back with the dead guy.
Javelins.
So now I'm only down to 1 javelin and 1 spear.
So it might be worthwhile to pick up a sword.
Well,
Or spear.
yeah.
You get another spear.
Yeah, I could. Just trying to think if I want a.
Spears.
Yeah, why? Yeah, why don't you give me I'll take a long sword. Sure, if you're giving them away.
Okay.
How can I say no?
All right. Anything for you, Dan?
I don't think I want any of this stuff. I'm
Okay.
an arrow and sword rapier kind of elf at the moment.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
What? Oh. It would be cool to rig a trap with all these weapons. And we could lead people out through this corridor, and then they would automatically get shot with these crossbows.
Like Home Alone?
Yes.
That'd be cool.
You want to Home Alone them?
A little bit more deadly, perhaps, but that's the general idea. Yeah.
Do you think we should scout ahead first and see if there are people to lure in front of our crossbows?
Yes. Yes.
We can always retreat.
We can always retreat. The Colby
So what's the plan?
We're gonna scout. We're gonna scout ahead.
Okay. Well, the only exit is the way you came in
from the armory, but
from the armory.
Right, but now we're gonna keep going down the passageway, presumably into the Red Brant stronghold.
All right, so you're going through. You're going through the passageway. Okay. A cold breeze fills this natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh.
Oh, good.
That's my favorite Yankee Candle. The faint scent of decaying flesh.
An enormous crevice divides the cavern and is flanked by 2 rough stone columns that support the 20-foot-high ceiling. 2 arched wooden bridges span the chasm.
Arched wooden bridges. Yeah.
We don't see anyone? Oh, I guess I'll...
Perception check?
Perception check. Here we go. All right. 17.
Not bad.
All right. As you look around,
I also have dark vision, if that matters.
As you look around, you see the large cavern. You believe that this passage is an excellent way to smuggle in people or goods without being seen. Thus, it's perfect for a gang of slavers and thieves. You notice So you notice 2 bridges that go over the chasm, connecting it west to east and east to west.
The bridges are made of wood.
Yep, the bridges are made of wood.
Do we see
Handmade bridges. You presume they were made by the Red Brant gang
Do we
to
see
transport goods over the chasm.
Do we see anything on the other side?
On the other side, you see, it's very dark, but you can just barely make out what looks like two entrances or two gaps in the stone walls that could be entrances further into the tunnel or maybe to other locations in the hideout.
Gotcha. All right. What do you think, the left bridge or the right bridge?
Keep right.
All right. Onwards, then. We cross the bridge.
Okay, so you cross the bridge. Just as you were walking over the bridge, Dan,
Yes.
you get a splitting headache all of a sudden.
Shit.
Just
Man.
what appears
All that Phandelonian moonshine last night really fucked me over.
the screams of 1,000 voices enters your brain.
Uh-huh.
That's so many voices.
The only thing that comes through clear through the incoherent rabble seems to be one word: leave.
Leave. I'm going to make an insight check to see if I know anything about what could be causing this phenomena. 19.
Okay. Okay, so 19 that's good. So you recall in your days of study coming across
Open kin.
you recall in your many days of studying with one of your fellow musicians a queer song that he wrote about a creature called a Nothic or Nothic. Now the Nothic is an insane subterranean monster that hungers for flesh. The creature is magic sensitive and is, according to the song at least, does not have very good eyesight, but is able to perceive magic users or people who have recently developed magical skill.
Oh, great.
Hmm.
The Nothic now knows that you are there, Dan. You are in the cave, and it wants you to leave. You also sense that a lot of that the telepathic messages are coming from they're coming from the southern end of the cave, so the opposite end of the cave that you're on.
We're going west
You're
to
heading
east?
west. Yeah, you're heading west right now over the northernmost bridge.
Okay, so off to our right is where this crazy psychic hailstorm is coming.
What if we go back? No, we're already there. It's off to our right?
To your left. Well, if you're crossing the bridge and you're looking toward like where you're going, it's to your left, like but far across the
okay.
We should kill it.
Just carry on.
Yeah, I agree with Colby.
All right, I get it. You don't want to kill the psychic magic murder beast. Whatever.
God, it's terrifying.
But
it would be a lot of work to kill.
Before drunk humanoids, yeah, totally. We'll just let's put them out of their misery. See how.
Hey
it
man,
is.
they came after us.
Yeah, it's true. At least this one's trying to warn us to leave.
It's true.
Maybe we should heed that warning.
Maybe it's a friendly warning.
Let's continue on. As we always do for some reason.
All right, so you're continuing across the passage. You also sense that the cavern emits a faint necromantic aura. The magic causes all organic matter in the crevice to age and decompose at half the normal rate. Interestingly enough, you also see, heaped at the bottom, among broken and gnawed bones, the half-eaten body of Theldendrar, the wood carver of Phandelver, who was murdered by the Rebrands not a week ago. The outlaws left his corpse here for the Nothic to feed on.
That's right. His family was kidnapped.
Oh, man.
Interesting.
Well, that's good for us then. It has some food.
But, curiously enough, you also notice that the outstretched hand of Theldendrar, but you can't quite make out what it is.
This is below us?
It's below, all the way at the bottom of the crevice.
And what direction is he pointing in?
He's pointing north.
Which would...
But not up.
You're right. It's like you're towards your right.
Okay. Nothic is to the left. He's pointing away from the Nothic.
He seems to be pointing at a large object that is sharing the bottom of the crevice with him.
Oh. Well, should we maybe look at that?
Do a
How are we
perception.
going to get down there?
Find out.
Oh, okay.
We got that rope, man.
Here, I'll take this check.
All right.
Okay.
My dice is cold. How about a 12?
12 works.
Yay!
See a large, battered, wooden treasure chest hidden in a small cubby at the bottom of the crevice, just under the north bridge.
Nice. How deep is the crevice?
The crevice is easily 20 feet deep.
All right.
Falling into the crevice would cause 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Well, so climbing is a strength thing, correct?
Dexterity, I thought.
Oh, is it? For some reason, I remember it being strength.
Oh, maybe. I'll double check.
While you're doing that, does anybody have rope?
I have rope.
I think you guys have rope.
Yeah.
Can't we just tie the rope to an arrow, shoot the arrow, and then pull it up? Or am I overthinking this?
Maybe.
How big is the
What if it's
object?
heavy?
Well, but how strong's the rope? We don't know how heavy it is. Maybe we could roll and
But
find
see,
out.
The problem is if we break the rope, we can't get down anymore.
Oh, hang on. I'm repositioning myself.
All right.
Okay.
He's all exhausted from his exercise ball.
Hey, it's good for strengthening your core.
Right. I was going to say, how's your core doing?
Fantastic. Never been better.
He needs it for all those D&D
Tea and
adventures.
donuts. Yeah, you're right. Strength, it's athletics, which is governed by strength. So it is a strength check.
All right. So, Sean, I feel like you're the strongest, and so you get to climb into the crevice.
Oh, gee, thanks, Colby. Let me descend into the creepy crevice with all the bones and bodies. Gnawed bones. Fantastic. All right. Well, we lower the rope, and I go to climb down it, and I roll how about an unnatural 20?
Nice.
An unnatural 20 works. You got down without a hitch.
You know what? It's my exercise ball. I've been working my core.
That's right.
This is what it is. Great for rope climbing.
Gave you a little advantage. All right. So you made it to the bottom of the crevice.
Yes. And I open the chest.
And just before you do, a creature appears at the bottom of the crevice.
Please tell me it's like a sassy barmaid.
Through the darkness, the only thing you notice is one large green eye staring at you and slowly glowing.
Oh. Okay.
Well, Sean.
You experience a psychic blast, what can only be described as a psychic blast of energy, knocking you immediately to the floor.
Shit. I shout, if you think you're going to eat my friend Sean, you've got a Nothic thing coming.
And I wake up for a moment just to laugh at that joke, and then I fall unconscious again.
Oh, man. All right. Can Dan and I also see the creature?
Yes, at this point you can see the creature hovering over Sean. It looks up and it sees you with its one glowing green eye, and it shouts a word that you can comprehend. It says, food, 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 over and over again.
Oh, wow. Should we
You should kill it.
shoot it? Yeah, I think we should.
Hang on. I'm gonna. What? Hang on. Since I seem to know something about this, I'm gonna make another insight check. I mean, I'm just worried that it would be a really hard thing to kill. Is there anything we can feed it?
Oh yeah, or you've got magic.
I can
Magic
stare
up
it
food.
maybe for a turn. Hey, wait, are you suggesting that I sacrifice myself, Sean?
Well, Dan, since you suggested it, no, I didn't know if there's like a poke out an eye magic spell or something.
No, I only have one spell too.
Eye removal.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. Can we find out if anyone knows anything more about this?
I'll roll another insight check and see if I can figure out something about the feeding or something about how
How to defeat it?
or how tough I estimate this fight would be. And it is also a not natural 20.
Wow. All right. So you
I'm trying to size up the situation here.
let's see, Nothic. You deduce that this would be a pretty tough fight.
Oh no. Hang on.
So I can tell you that the Nothic has an armor class of 15. Oh wait, where did Colby go?
Away
Away.
to a nice farm upstate.
Oh no. Skype, why do you do this to us?
Just once, I'd like to get through. And
We get through Don't Panic, no problem.
the same with
week.
regular Goldilocks. I'm telling you, the fourth person. We're gonna have to eject somebody from D&D.
Well, by all rights, it should have been you, Sean, because
I'm the problem. I don't
you should have
disagree.
died.
I should have, and this would have all worked fine. Naturally, I'm the problem. Oh my god. All right, let's try something here. I'll dump his ass, and then we'll try again.
Okay.
Oh, he went offline, so something might have happened with his computer.
Yeah.
Where's internet?
Can I tell you guys an interesting thing about Nothics?
I think you should.
I think our fans would like this one.
Oh, for sure.
Nothics were once wizards who dared to unlock magical secrets they couldn't fathom. Though gifted with strange cosmic insight that allows them to extract knowledge from other creatures, Nothics are no longer the wizards they once were, and have absolutely no memories of their previous lives.
You know, that reminds me. Did you see the new pictures they released for the Doctor Strange movie?
The Doctor Strange movie?
Yeah, the Marvel character. They're doing a Doctor Strange movie.
Oh, no.
With Benedict Cumberbatch.
He's playing Doctor Strange?
He's playing Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange, if you aren't aware, is a mystical character in the Marvel. He's Marvel's connection to the to other worlds in the mystical realm.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That'll be a good movie.
It looked. I'm excited.
Benedict Cumberbatch is a good. I mean, pretty much anything he does is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
He's a good actor.
It's amazing the quality of actors Marvel can get these days. They could really get anybody they wanted. Tilda Swinton's going to be in it.
Oh wow!
You're a fan of Tilda Swinton?
When is what about Batman versus Superman? That's coming out soon.
Yeah, I think that's this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this summer I just got my new Entertainment Weekly, and they had the summer preview, which is weird because it's December. But ton of movies. The new Ghostbusters.
Oh yeah, with women, right?
With the ladies, and a lot of sequels as well.
What happened with the remake of Vacation starring Ed Helms?
Yeah, it came out.
That happened?
Oh,
it
yeah.
came out?
Came out like 6 months, a year ago.
Wow.
And it just completely went by. As far as I know, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great.
Yeah, that's kind of where I put it.
I feel like these days they pump out. I feel like Melissa McCarthy does this better than anyone else. Someone who just every year consistently pumps out a similar type of movie that is a bunch of gags strung around a loose plot that makes a moderate amount of money at the box office. I feel like Vacation, Neighbors is a good example. The Seth Rogen, Zac Efron movies, which the sequel comes out next year. Again, it fits that mold of like wacky movie with kind of jokes and stunts and
nothing great or memorable. Actually, I totally forgot about that movie till you just mentioned it.
Well, and Melissa McCarthy, she did Spy. She did what was the one before that with the woman? Tammy. She did that one.
Yeah.
And then this summer she also has another movie coming out in addition to Ghostbusters, The Boss. In which she plays the same character she plays in every movie.
Right, exactly.
Which is not to degrade her. I actually think she's very talented, but she just keeps making the same movie. This just keeps devolving into an actual Goldilocks Zone episode.
Yeah, with guest starring Dan.
He's still not online. Oh, now he's not. All right, we'll give him a second and see if he calls.
Okay.
He probably got what's the blue screen equivalent on a Mac?
The Beach Ball of Doom.
The Beach Ball of Doom. He probably got Beach Ball of Doom.
He got bald.
Yeah.
Hard.
Yeah. But the good news is this interruption. Yeah. No, the good news is this interruption, I think, was entertaining enough that I don't have to edit it out.
Wow. Oh, the answer to that riddle from before.
Oh!
Man.
Arkansas.
Oh, it's got Kansas in it. Hey! I don't think, Dan, were you here for that?
Was I here for what?
The riddle?
You can use that one at parties.
Oh, no. Well, I would have known the answer because I lived with someone senior year who pronounced Arkansas as Arkansas.
Arkansas,
exactly.
It's a good one.
That's a good one to tell at parties.
And Ireland is hit with like a hurricane. My God.
Yeah, you're back.
You're back.
Yeah.
I can't see you though.
My internet pooped out. Am I back?
I can see him.
I'll toggle my video.
Now I can't see.
Now.
Pat Colby's here.
Okay. So I think the decision was whether or not we were going to fight the Nothic.
Yes, you were telling us Dan rolled his check.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And we got to find out some information on the
information about the Nothic. The Nothic has sharp claws. You know what? I have a picture here. You can see what this Nothic looks like.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yep.
I'm pretty glad that we're up on top of the bridge.
and I'm unconscious at the bottom. Yes, thanks, Colby.
We certainly played our cards correctly. He didn't even have to push him.
Oh, Sean, you're the strongest. You go down there. Okay.
You did a really good roll on that rope.
I did, and I paid the price.
It also has an armor class of 15. So you need a 15 and above to hit him.
Hit it.
Do we know anything about its do we know its hit points? Or no?
No.
Okay. What do you think, Dan?
Well, let's think here. as it slowly eats Sean. What is there? What do we? Does it eat flesh? Is our friend who is pointing at this thing? Was some of his flesh gone, or does it eat? Yeah, does it eat something else?
I think you saw it. It looked like it had been gnawed on, right?
Okay, that doesn't really help
chunks
us.
Missing from him.
Hopefully not.
Well, we could go back up. We could get some of our fresh corpses and haul them down here, but I don't think that'd be fast enough.
No.
Maybe left with only one option.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm unconscious. I've got no say in this, so...
We could just let him eat Sean and continue on our merry way.
then we'll only have 3 people on the
Skype will work, yeah. Thanks, guys.
No,
You guys are so
actually,
nice.
I don't think that's a good idea, because then in our future battles, who will distract the enemies while we kill them?
Wow. Thanks, guys. Such good friends.
With friends like this.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna aim my crossbow right at. Well, I guess we have to roll for initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he sees you and you see him.
Yeah.
There we go. 15.
5.
Should I roll as well, or am I going to just stay unconscious this whole time?
All right, the Nothic gets a 9.
Should Sean roll, Matt?
Or am
No,
I just,
Sean
I'm just
is
going to stay
automatically.
unconscious?
You're not unconscious. You were just knocked to the floor.
Oh, so I'm conscious.
You're conscious, but you're
Dazed?
Okay.
dazed and subdued. So
Oh.
you're gonna skip your first turn.
Okay, but I should still roll initiative.
Yeah. Okay. Roll initiative.
20!
Wow.
Wow.
Doesn't matter, because I don't get...
Do
I get
to go first?
Do I get like a bonus?
You get to
for
go
that?
first the second time.
Yeah, if you roll a 20, does he pop up? Is he like super aware?
All right. You know what? Because you rolled a 20, we're still gonna skip your first attack, but you get to do another move before anybody else makes it.
Yay.
Like you can roll out of the way, or you can crawl somewhere or try to run.
Can I kick it in the balls?
No. You can do any move that's not an attack.
Can I use a psychic attack against it?
I don't think your scroll of pedigree.
I was gonna say, can I show it my scroll of pedigree?
Imagine the one time that actually worked.
And he goes, "Wow, that's pretty." With his big eye, he looks at it. That's
Who's
impressive.
your father?
You know what? I think I'll take
do
my
it.
bonus move and just hide behind the treasure chest.
Okay, smart. So you roll out of the way and hide behind the giant treasure chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. The Nothic is still affixed above on the bridge where Dan and Colby are.
All
And
right.
it's still saying, food, food.
Feed me, see.
Drawing my arrow. And here we go. I'm going to shoot it with the longbow. And I hope I get higher than a 15. And I get a 7, which is not higher than a 15. So it's the Nothic's turn.
All right. Nothic. The Nothic senses Sean's heat signature behind the treasure chest.
It's Alien from the Alien versus Predator. No, it's Predator.
On
Not
top
making me
of
feel
the
better.
treasure chest, bearing its claws, it says, food, food, food. But it does not attack. Instead, it just stares with his one green eye at Sean.
Green eye.
You think this might be a domesticated Nothic?
Sean must now succeed on a constitution check.
Okay.
What's that?
You have to roll your What's your constitution?
Oh.
Well, let's find out.
No, it's like a...
What? I roll a
Never
constitution
mind.
check, right?
Yeah.
I rolled an 11. Well, a 9 plus
What's
2.
your modifier? Oh,
9 plus 2.
Ooh. You now take 10 3d6 necrotic damage.
Wait, what? Hang on, roll what?
10 3d6 necrotic damage.
How is 10?
Why does it say 10?
I'm going to say it must be 3d6. That seems more reasonable.
It says take 10 and then in parentheses 3d6 necrotic damage.
No, well, is it a 10 against my?
Is it
Attempt
10
to see
times
plans?
d6?
No, that would kill him.
Oh,
We're just going to say 3d6 necrotic damage.
Fantastic.
It goes more at the 10. I don't know what the 10 means.
Oh, poor Sean.
Go ahead, Dan.
All
Or,
right, I do. So I have to roll it, right?
Yep, kill me.
First one is a 5. Second one is a 5. and the third one is a 4. So that's 14 damage.
And I now have 8.
Oh my god. So necrotic damage is pretty horrible because literally it's like you're rotting. Like you're like
Oh god.
It hurts. It hurts.
necrotic magic in the game is like the power of like death. So like it's like your flesh is like peeling right off the bone. Somebody please save Sean.
We have health potions, right?
Whose turn is it now?
I have a cure
Yeah.
wounds.
It's
Well,
it's my turn. Oh yeah, Dan has a cure wounds.
Use your
Right.
turn to kill the fucking thing that's rotting me from the inside out.
All right. I'm gonna take aim with my crossbow at this terrifying monster that we've unleashed upon Sean. And I roll a 22.
Nice.
Wow, that hits.
Yep. All right.
Definitely hits.
All right. Now I'm rolling my D8. Oh my God! 8 plus 3,
Hey.
11 damage.
11 damage.
To start.
Nice.
I hope it doesn't do 14 necrotic damage to me, because I'll be dead. Oh wait, I have 17 hit points. Sorry.
Okay. So you said that did, what, 11 damage?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Dan's turn, I think.
Okay, here we go. Shooting the thing with the arrow. 18.
18 hits.
All right, here we go. Here we go. And 10 damage.
Nice.
Progress.
Okay.
My turn?
Sean?
All right. I wield both my spear and my longsword.
No. One of your hands is rotted to the point where you can't.
Okay. All right. Instead, I wield my
It's
great.
basically just a
Although,
skeleton.
Actually, I gotta see if my great axe is a two-handed
You're
weapon.
just poking him in the eye with your skeletal fingers.
All right. Yeah, the strongest weapon I got that I can use with one hand is the longsword, so I'll attack with the longsword.
Okay.
And how about a 19?
Aha!
It's a hit.
All
From
right.
your right hand, you smash him.
That is a 1d8 plus 3. Let me
The entire left side of your body is paralyzed from the necrosis.
Thanks, Matt. Jesus. This is actually the first time I've got to use my D8. And I roll, how about a perfect 8
Wow.
plus 3
Okay.
for 11.
For an 11. All right. Now it's the Nothic's turn.
Well, hang on. I would like to use my action surge, which gives me an additional action.
Whoa, okay.
I'm not messing around. I'm
He's
rotting
not.
to death.
He's not.
And so I will once again attack with my longsword. With a, oh boy, I rolled an 8.
Oh, that's not a hit. That misses.
What a waste.
Nice try. All right, Nothic's turn.
Bust me up again.
The Nothic stands up. It reaches out with its claws, but before it hits Sean, it raises the claws up in the air, looks up in the air with its one eye, and you notice a green glow emanating from the eye. The glow from the eye extends to the rest of the Nothic's body.
This is not going to end well.
Oh no. Oh no.
Not feeling optimistic.
Okay. Where is... Okay. The Nothic just regained 11 HP.
Oh, no. This sucks. Can we just go to can we just play Monopoly or something instead?
Well, if we all die in this cave, yeah.
That would be pretty great.
Yeah, that'd be the next one.
All right.
Okay, that was the Nothic's turn.
All right.
Healed itself.
Who's up now? Oh, me. All right. I guess I'll take the obvious action and shoot at it again. I got a 13. Not good enough.
Not good enough. He bats the arrow away with his claw.
Not good enough.
Dan, you're up.
Okay. You know what? All right. Let's do another ensnaring strike.
Ooh, wait, can you do that? I don't think you took a long rest.
Oh, I only do it once a day? That could be. I couldn't find it in the book, so I just looked it up online. It didn't say what the cooldown was.
I'll look it up really quick. It's called Ensnaring Strike, right?
Yep.
Yes. Oh, yeah. So it's just a typical spell. So your skill is governed by wisdom or intelligence?
Wisdom.
By wisdom. So that means I think you get to use it. You get to use it as much as you like in each encounter.
Right.
Okay, yeah, so you can use it.
Okay. I do that, and now I hope I hit so that it wasn't a complete waste. 20, natural 20.
Wow.
All right.
Ensnaring as fuck.
And so that's crit, which means I roll twice for my damage.
Well, don't you have to shoot him twice, too?
No, it rolls. It does double the damage or double the potential.
Oh, gotcha. Right.
All right. So that is, yeah, 22 damage.
Wow.
2 6s plus 6, or two 8s plus 6. There we go.
Okay.
And it is ensnared. Sean, you can run away with your limped. You can roll away. Stop, drop, and roll.
Absolutely not. Count Sal never runs from a challenge.
As he stands up and falls over.
I would like to attack with my longsword.
Okay.
Think I'm messing around here? And I roll a 16.
It's a hit.
You bet your ass it is. That is a 1d8. And I roll a 5 plus 3. I hit with an 8. And before my turn is over, I would like to execute a bonus action.
Okay.
Second wind. You have a limited well of stamina you can draw on to protect yourself from harm. You can use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to a 1d10 plus your firefighter level.
Firefighter level.
No, I'm sorry, your fighter level.
Are you part of the volunteer fire department back in Neverwinter, Sean?
Hey, I don't read
It gives
good.
you a +3 charisma.
I don't read good. Give me a break.
Wear really tight jeans.
Oh, my God. And I get to use my D10 for the first time. All right.
I'd like to see my badge of pedigree.
You guys upset me. And I roll a 9.
Nice.
So Sean gets 9 hit points back. That gives me
Nice.
17. I part of my body grows back.
All right. Yeah, you now regain the use of your hand.
Yeah.
Of your foot. And the Nothic is dead.
Wow.
Hey, I did
Oh
it!
my God. Yeah, that crit was pretty clutch.
You want to say something epic?
USA.
As the Nothic is dying?
You got Nothic on us.
Yeah!
Right.
I got to get the Who from CSI Miami queued up. Yeah!
So the Nothic's eye explodes and a green ooze pours out of it.
Oh.
You can now feel free to examine that treasure chest that the Nothic was guarding.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna cast. Sean still has. Is Sean lacking the use of any of his appendages at this point?
No, he's healed. He's fully healed.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, and certainly by our next episode, I'll be fine. So I'm
Yeah. You guys can sleep
Thank
in
you, Dan.
cap.
Yeah, I guess we should open it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Opening
Claim our
the chest,
reward.
you find 160 pieces of silver, 120 pieces of gold,
Hey.
5 malachite gems worth 15 gold pieces each,
Nice.
2 potions of healing, and a scroll of augury.
Pedigree? Oh.
Scroll of pedigree.
All
It
right.
looks awfully similar to the one that Sean carries.
All right.
Bought from the same stand over in
Matter of
Neverland.
fact,
It's all on the street.
The family heirloom.
You can just purchase it at Barthen's Provisions.
All right.
It's like those Celtic shields you can get, and you just mail away for him, and
You know, for a guy who's half rotting, I don't appreciate it.
So what is a scroll of augury?
okay, yeah.
Good question. We will look it up.
In the meantime, that means we each get 40 additional gold
Yeah, divide up your gold.
and 53 additional silver.
Nice.
Wow.
We're rich.
And I don't know who wants to hang on to the 5 gemeralds or whatever they were.
Sean, I think you can take them since you risk your life to get
Bet
them.
your ass I did. All right, what 5 ruby gems or whatever they were?
5 ruby gems.
Well, you missed the boat a little on that, Dan, but close.
Sean, how many silver pieces did you say we get?
53.
53.
Very excited. Well, while Matt is looking that up,
It's time to use the Google.
all right. While Matt is looking that up, we're just about out of time, so I think that's going to be our last thing, unless there's anything
Wait.
else in the chest.
There's something else in the chest.
What's in the chest?
After you pull out the scroll of augury, you notice underneath on the bottom of the chest a +1 longsword in a silver-clad scabbard. The sword hilt is inscribed with the name Talon.
Like a bird talon?
Yes, Talon.
Uh-huh.
And its hilt is worked in the shape of a bird of prey with outspread wings.
Snap.
Would
Cool.
you like to research the sword a little bit more?
Well, I have a history. I can do a history check.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
I think I should do that. Why not? Right? They tell me. How about an 18?
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, you succeed.
I know everything.
You recognize the sword immediately
Mhm.
as having belonged to the great knight Aldith Tresendar.
Oh my God. These names.
Didn't we know
As you-
someone else with the last name of Tresendar?
Yeah, that's the manor you're in, Tresendar Manor.
Ah, yeah.
That's the manor you're beneath. He was also known as the Black Hawk. That's Black Hawk.
He was known for his Black Hawk?
The Black
Black what?
What? This is a family show.
Hawk.
His black scroll of pedigree?
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy.
You recall that Sir Aldith Tresendar died fighting off the orcs that attacked through the hidden caverns below his manor. Talon was lost forever until the adventurers found it.
Hey, we got a little piece of history right there.
Yeah, so that's a pretty important sword you have there.
Oh.
Now, I found out what a scroll of augury does. It's actually a divination scroll. It can tell you whether a particular action will bring good or bad results in the immediate future.
Oh, that's so useful.
You can only use it once. It can only see into the future about half an hour at the most.
Okay.
So really, it's only like for immediate things. It has a 90% success rate.
Wow.
Which I guess means that I roll a d10, and then if you get anything that's not a 10, you succeed.
It's not a 1, but yeah.
Anything that's not a 1, it's okay. I'll do that. You can use it at any time.
Do we know if it failed, or does it lie to us?
No, if it fails, it just dissolves.
Okay, good.
It gives you the wrong information.
That will be fine.
Oh yeah, it's great. Yeah, just show it your sword, your pedigree. It'll be okay.
Show your pedigree.
And now you guys get 450 experience points divided amongst you.
Hey, that's something. That's 150 apiece, which brings us to 681. I don't know how I got the 1. I'm not even going to ask. All right.
We all have that.
That was when you divide things.
Indeed.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, so you guys wrote down all the equipment you gained from this chest?
Yeah, what were the gems exactly?
There were 5 malachite gems that were worth 15 gold pieces each.
Okay. Yeah.
You got the two healing potions, scroll of augury, and of course all the other wealth and the sword.
Nice. Do you want the sword, Sean?
chest.
Since you had such a...
Yeah, I think Sean should get the sword.
Yeah. He was the one using a long
Yeah,
sword.
but I already have a long sword.
This is a better
this is
long
a
sword.
+1 long sword.
All right. Yeah, I'll take it.
So is that +1, like, +1 what?
I think
Plus
it goes.
one.
It gets +1 to the damage it does.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I guess any attack you add 1.
And it's just awesome. All right, so we got the 5 gems, the scroll of augury, 2 health potions. I'll just keep track of all this. Okay,
Nice.
and a longsword. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
So you guys divided your experience points?
We did, as
Yeah.
well as the gold and silver.
Indeed. All right, so you guys are at the bottom of the crevice.
We
No,
are.
well, just Sean, I guess, and then
Yeah.
you guys are up on top, looking down.
I desperately need a long rest. At the bottom of a crevice covered in gnawed bones.
Filled with...
Yep.
Sounds like a great place.
Where I belong as royalty. Very good. Well, we're going to come back. I can't believe we've already done 10 hours of Dungeons and Dragons. Think about that.
That's awesome.
That is a
That's
disturbing
a lot.
amount of time. But I couldn't think of a better way to spend it than with you fine folks. And, of course, the folks listening and watching, thanks to all of you. We will continue to do these in the future, so stay tuned. GoldilocksShow.com and SoundCloud.com/GoldilocksShow are both places you can get this, at Goldilocks Show on Twitter, for tweets and the like when we post things and such. Anything else, gentlemen, before we bid farewell?
Nope.
No.
Good answer.
Happy New
All right.
Year.
Yeah, Happy
Happy
New Year.
New Year.
As we
It'll
tape
be
this in
a-
2015. Thanks everybody for being part. We'll see you next time for more Dungeons and Dragons adventures here on the Goldilocks Zone.